Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to Be a Better You Annual Challenge Day 17. Today we are focusing on step 4 of the soap process. Love my little bars of soap. It's a way for dealing with challenges and changes. I've used since 2020. I would say 2021, but I've used it since 2020. And it helps me to deal with, now on a subconscious level, because I've done it literally thousands of times, run through this soap framework. It helps me to deal with challenges and changes and things that come up every single day, because we're human and stuff comes up all the time. And if we have to actually consciously think about it, like this week, we're consciously thinking about it, breaking it down, practicing the process so that we can just make it automatic by installing it in our subconscious later on. How do we install it in our subconscious? Through repetition, right? There are things that are in my subconscious for frameworks and problem solving tools and different tools and techniques and strategies that I have used so long that they're just automatically running in my subconscious, like all the subconscious programs that we're always running, most of which we're never, ever, ever even aware of. So the P in soap stands for progress. How do I know I'm making progress moving from where I am to where I want to be? Well, we have to find a way to measure that. We have to, but it's a really good idea because, number one, it keeps us motivated and taking action because we see that we're making progress. Have you ever set a big goal and then not found a way to measure it? You take some action, you don't feel like you're making any progress, so then you just quit and give up on that goal? I think we all have at some point in our lives. So as an example, what I'm going to do is, starting today, and the option I got from my pros and cons analysis yesterday was to pick the no eating after 4:30 p.m. Now, there's some challenges with that, especially when it comes to social and relationships and family and things, but I think I can do it. And I'm just doing it for a test period, January 17th, which is today, to February 17th. And then I'm going to track the time I last eat every day for that 1 month period and see if I see patterns. Like maybe I find out that every Friday I eat after 4:30 because I go out to dinner. Or maybe I find that every Sunday I eat late because I'm busy getting ready for the next week. I don't know what it's going to be. That's why I'm going to track it. That's why I'm going to keep notes of, well, how does it make me feel? Do I notice any differences in my physical being and health and well-being and muscle aches and pains and joints and things? I want to see it get better and reduce because I don't eat after 4:30 p.m. And if I don't see any results like that, any results at all, any progress, then I'm going to go to the next thing on my list, which was to create a nutrition plan. And so for the next month, I'm not going to go on any funky diet or do anything crazy. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. But 4:30 p.m., dead stop. I'll set an alarm on my phone to remind me. I'm not going to eat after that. And we'll just see how it goes. It's like using myself as my own science experiment, which I love doing. And so I'm actually kind of excited to try this out and see what happens. Or if nothing happens, then we do something else. If it shows benefits in terms of like reduced inflammation, more energy, less irritability, less stress, anxiety, moodiness, whatever comes along with the way we eat or don't eat, I want to take notes of that. And if it works, I'm going to keep doing it, right? What I like to do is test and tweak things on myself. And then if they work, I'll continue doing them. If they don't work, then I'll stop doing, well, I won't always stop doing it. I'll tweak it and test it and figure out how to make it work for me. So that's what our assignment is today, or our action item is to say, okay, how am I going to know what's going to be a clear indicator to me if I'm making progress or not? And progress is moving from where we are now to where we want to be. That's why step 1 of the process is to identify our current and our desired situation, so we know exactly where that gap is. And if we're always focusing on what we want, we will eventually get there. At least that's based on my experience. If I can help you in any way with today's challenge or anything else with respect to the challenge, just ask. Otherwise, have a fabulous day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.